So I think it's about time that I address this in a video, and it's kind of funny. I've talked about this on streams a few times, and now that I think about it, I don't think I've actually ever mentioned it in a video, but when I was really little, okay, like pretty fucking young when this happened, I think I was 10 years old, to be honest. I really hated going to people's houses, and I would go, obviously, but I'd never stay the night. And I'm about to tell you guys the story that made me not want to go to people's houses. And you're like, why? Are you like antisocial? Are you some fucking weird kid? Well, yes to the second one, but for the first one, I really wasn't antisocial. I fucking loved going out to people's houses and hanging out with them. But something occurred when I was 10 years old that really scared the shit out of me. No pun intended, because what I'm about to tell you is kind of a shitty situation. But when I was 10 years old, I got invited to my friend's house, okay? And we're giving him the name Andrew, all right? And Andrew was a really cool kid, or for my age he was. Really nice. He had really awesome video games. We would just kind of meet up and just play, and it was super cool. And I'd go there a lot. Like, I was at his house every single fucking week, to be honest. And he would come to my house, and I'd always ask him to stay the night just so we could, fucking pull all-nighters, do the classic 10-year-old thing. And he never would, and I didn't understand it. He was like, I have this problem. I can't stay at people's houses. And me being 10 years old and being really nosy, I was like, well, what's the problem? He's like, well, I just go to the bathroom a lot through the late hours, and I can't stay at people's houses. And I was like, oh, that's okay, man. And I was completely fine with it. It made it sound like he just kind of had a bathroom problem, like he would piss his pants or something. So I was fine with it. I never asked him to stay over ever again. And then came this certain day where he hits me up and he goes, hey, Austin, I'm having this party and I was wondering if you wanted to stay over for the whole night. And I was like, dude, yeah, that'd be awesome. So I go to his house. I bring this fucking squirt gun. He wanted to have a huge squirt gun battle with a bunch of his friends and me. So there was 10 people there when I showed up, and we had this crazy party for 10 years old, fucking crazy party, water balloons, shit like that, you know what I mean? But anyway, we got done with all that bullshit, and everyone started leaving because it was late at night, and the original plan was it was going to be me, Andrew, and his friend. We're going to call his friend Chris, okay? So it was me, Chris, and Andrew. We're staying in the living room, okay? It's getting really late. We're just playing Xbox, doing our thing. And all of a sudden, Andrew runs into the bathroom, and I was like, oh, is he okay? And I hear him in there. He sounds fine, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go there and put my ear up to the fucking door and be like, hey, man, you doing okay? That's fucking weird. So I was like, all right, he's probably fine. This is his house. Let him do whatever he's got to do. And I'm just kind of sitting there, and all of a sudden, I hear this fucking noise. It literally sounded like someone took a ginormous fucking 20-pound rock and just smashed it on the ground. And I was like, okay, what the fuck was that? And he starts freaking the fuck out, okay? So I run over to the bathroom, and I don't want to bust in there in case, he's doing something. So I was like, yo, Andrew, are you good, dude? And he's just like, oh, no, something happened. And I was like, all right, well, is it an emergency? He's like, no, just you and Chris go back to playing. I'll be fine. And I was like, okay, dude. So we went back to the living room, and the bathroom was right next to the living room. We could hear everything that was going on. We just hear, water, and we hear fucking banging around. And I was like, dude, what is he fucking doing? And Chris is like, dude, maybe we should go check on him. And I was like, no, I don't want to check on him, because what if he's fucking going to the bathroom still, So all of a sudden we hear the door open. He runs out fully clothed and his pants are soaking wet. And I was like, dude, what? And he goes upstairs. I can hear him talking to his mom about something, and then his mom runs downstairs yelling and screaming, freaking the fuck out. And she's looking in the bathroom, and I hear her doing things in the bathroom. So I walked over to the bathroom to see what was going on, and the fucking water from the toilet is all over the floor, including Andrew. He went to the bathroom, so that was there too. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And the whole bathroom floor was covered in toilet water. Toilet water was leaking out into the kitchen at this point. It was all over the floor. Andrew's fucking mom is freaking out. She has a plunger in the toilet. She's on her knees with paper towel trying to clean up the mess. And while she's doing that, she's screaming at all of us to go and grab beach towels from the back room. So we fucking run to the back room. We all grab towels and shit like that. And we go back to the bathroom and start helping her, soak up all this fucking disgusting toilet water. And I'm trying to help her. And eventually it all ended up getting cleaned up. She stopped the fucking clog. I don't know how the hell this kid managed to overflow the fucking toilet. I don't get it, dude. And it wasn't a problem. It was nothing to be embarrassed about. I wasn't looking at him like, you're a fucking freak. You know what I mean? I wasn't angry about it. I was just kind of confused. And she gets done with cleaning it all up. The fucking toilet's broken still, but it wasn't overflowing. And everything seemed good, right? So she shuts the door, comes out. She goes, Austin, Chris, come here, please. And I was like, all right. So I follow her into the other room. I'm thinking she's about to tell me that, her son has a bit of a problem late at night with going to the bathroom, because that's what he told me, right? And she then proceeds to go, look, I'm not going to call your parents about what was happening tonight, but you guys and Andrew can't hang out anymore. And I was like, what? What the fuck? Just because he overflowed his toilet doesn't mean that we don't have to hang out. And I got all confused, and I was like, well, why can't we hang out? And she's like, we don't welcome kids in our home that do stuff like this. And she starts like getting angry with us. And I was like, wait, like, why are you mad at us? We didn't do anything. And then she proceeds to tell me that we were in the bathroom, me and Chris, spamming the flush button and overflowing the toilet on purpose. And I'm just like, no. Like, you have the complete wrong idea. We were not doing that. Like, we were just playing video games. And she's like, are you trying to blame my son for doing that? He would never. And I told her, I was like, but he was in the bathroom. Like, you gotta understand this isn't our fault. And we just kind of were acting confused because we didn't know what the hell was going on. And she just wouldn't even give us a chance. She just straight up believed that we were the ones that overflowed the toilet and that we were just fucking sitting in there spamming the button, just making it overflow. And I didn't understand. I was like, but there was like shit in the toilet. So I was confused. Like, did she think that I just shit there and then called my friend in and was like, hey, dude, I'm done. Let's overflow this thing. I don't fucking know, but it was crazy. So the next day my mom came and got me, and she just sat out front. My friend's mom, Andrew's mom, sat out front with her arms crossed and just watched me get in the car, and we drove away, and I couldn't hang out with Andrew anymore. And I was confused. Like, did Andrew fucking snitch on me and say that I did it, or did she just get that idea randomly? I have no fucking clue. It could have been either one, but if Andrew did say that, that's kind of fucked up. Like, can you imagine that? You just overflow your toilet and then go to your mom and be like, yeah, he did it. Go yell at him. I don't fucking know, dude, but I hope you guys enjoyed this funny little story from back when I was 10 years old. Make sure you leave a like if you did, and I'll do some more childhood stories. And yeah, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.